Hello, welcome to Squiggly 14. Mothfan as normal, I with Cherry. Hello.
Hello.
We've got 11 people today. Should be ready to start soon.
Hopefully I'm able to commentate this well. Admittedly, I only have like one other time of commentating, so I don't know how well I'll do. But yeah, I'll be here.
Yeah, that'll be fine. Okay, looks like the bracket's finalised. Get it up in a minute. Okay, so we'll have 6 rounds of Swiss, followed by a double elimination top cut with the top 4 qualifying. I think we'll do 2 matches per for most of them, including round 1, but for rounds 5 and 6 we'll just do 1 match on stream. So I believe Telika and Substantial aren't here quite yet, so we might have to forfeit the first round. So on stream I guess we can have Penguin, Tonnar and AC Wheelchair, with the rest off stream. Okay. Sorry, I'm just getting stuff set up.
It appears the people of this lobby are making a tower of Lich and... No, not Lich. Worm and Red.
Oh yeah. Oh, never mind. AC's destroyed it.
Damn. Unfortunate. I'm gonna fix it.
Maybe. Somehow become part of the tower without moving.
It appears the tower has switched ownership.
Okay, well I have to spectate, so never mind.
Alright. I'll spectate as well because I need to commentate.
Sorry, tower.
Not fun.
So we have a Tonnar. Oh, I forgot to turn blind pick on 1 moment. There is no 1 moment. I was too slow. This is so sad. Okay, so we have a Frost first up. I don't know if Penguin's actually been teaching Tonnar a lot recently.
This is a matchup that I like a lot personally, although usually this matchup evolves into one of two things, either just people aggressing into each other or sitting back and waiting for minimalls. 2 hits up already on a Tonnar? Damn, that's early.
Yeah, I think he's playing it pretty aggressively so far.
It is quite difficult to dodge Punch projectiles admittedly, but ooh, nice hit from Tonnar.
Caught him against the wall. What's a Kunai here from Tonnar 1 heart early in the first card. Seems like the set will be decided pretty quickly.
Although I do like the offense from both players, it does make the fight rather dynamic.
Yeah, Frost be really careful on the approach. I'm just trying to be as hard as possible.
Tonnar does manage to get out of the pin, so okay, it still gets caught, unfortunately.
That bottom wall. Tonnar immediately on the aggressive, gets caught by basic. And another one.
Moving that much against Hood's basics can often lead to a kill, which is the main issue.
Yeah, and Penguins rarely put a hit on me. That's
Yeah.
very good knowledge of how his aim arrow works.
Ooh.
But regardless, it's a good hit for Tonnar.
The wide for Frost is like weirdly difficult to predict where it's going to go. I always struggle with that.
Yeah, sometimes just like acts really randomly. Like you think you know how it'll work and then it just jams itself right into your thing.
Unfortunate running into the wide there.
Like Tonnar having to use wide, so I think that basic. Oh, sorry,
Ooh, nice basic hit. This set is proving to be rather equal actually for the players, which is interesting. But it gets caught by the basic.
Oops. Is the time kind of... I can offset blind picking from here. Whoops.
Can't believe Tonnar would counterpick me.
I mean, he's had time to prepare. He's been playing this matchup like nearly every day. Like every time I'm in lobby, I see him.
I didn't even have time to comment, but like, Penguin immediately gets a hit off of Tonnar, and a second one because by dashing into the kunai.
Yeah, as well, just like an inch too short.
That I kind of find it weird how Frost's special defensive is the stun wave, when like it's more of an offensive tool. I feel.
Yeah.
I don't see why it's the fourth ability.
I guess it leaks bullet. Music's a bit loud. Okay, I will fix it. Thank you. Yeah, I kind of have to redo my audio mix and I'm not sure it works, but we'll fix it as we go along, I guess.
In this round, we have the first few seconds of anybody getting hit. Both players trying to find an opportunity to get one another, but so far nothing has worked out. Tonnar is in a corner though, so yeah, they get caught out by the basic trying to leave the corner.
A bit of a change of pace with the walls actually starting to close in. As the first hit comes, so does the second.
Nice wide hit. Once again, like it feels really random how the walls come out. And ooh, nice basic hit there as well. Okay, currently the score is 2-2, in this part at least.
Just playing out a mid-range, you're Tonnar looking for the way in.
Tonnar is doing a pretty good job of not getting trapped inside of a wall, and Penguin is, as always, playing HUD probably to the best of their capabilities, which is working really well. And yeah, but because of that, they also get a hit using their basic. And Penguin escapes a stun wave using their defensive.
And when I play against him, he gets it like every time, so... There's no hope for my stuns.
Unfortunate. That rolls over one, but runs into the other.
That's Penguin taking game one. Okay, now I'll finally put blind pick back on. Oh, looks like Telika's back. Okay, so we'll have a wheelchair vs AC next. Both on the mat. Oh, sorry, Ranged Shade. He's changed his name.
I do not keep track of people's names, I apologize.
I will still probably call him AC if I have it, but I'll try.
Yeah.
So, Shade is pretty versatile, plays like a few characters, like Worm, Lich, Red Hood. Same with Wheelchair, really.
Yeah, I think last time I saw them using Worm, but at the same time it could be something else.
Oh, it's a classic Worm vs Frost. Yeah, it should be a battle of attack versus defense, yeah. AC. Notorious for his microscope. And Wheelchair, a bit chaotic. See how this goes.
It feels really difficult for either of the players to properly approach because They both kind of have like a tool to deal with melee, right?
Yeah. Can sometimes just get into a bit of a deadlock at mid-range. As we're seeing here, we rarely got beyond mid-range as AC takes the pass card.
Yeah. The issue with staying far range though is that like the wides of Worm can often catch like anybody off guard pretty much because they feel like homing missiles.
Yeah. Especially AC with his rectangle strategy.
The rectangle strategy.
Do you not know
Oh,
of the rectangle strategy?
okay. I think I see what you mean actually.
I don't know what it means, I just know he says something about rectangle strategy. And his wide
No,
gaze.
I completely get it. If you look at Shay's movements right now, you're kind of going to see that it looks like a rectangle. Well, either way, it doesn't matter. It gets the first round. I kind of see the rectangle they're talking about though. It's abstract. It doesn't quite look like a rectangle. It's more like a pentagon, I would say, honestly.
Okay.
Swap. Aren't you supposed to say what you're swapping to?
Yeah, but he's like, he lost, so it doesn't really matter.
Oh. I suppose that's true. Yeah, I'm curious. What is it going to be? Is it going to be maybe Hood? No, probably not.
I think my guess would be Sun.
That would make sense.
I mean, not only because his picture is Sun, but because I've seen him play a lot of Sun. So.
I have as well. It's just like I'm always hoping to see more Hood.
Oh.
I'm very open about my supremacy for Hood players.
What do you think about the Hood mirror?
I like it.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
no way. Maybe he's listening.
I told you. Okay, and now this is a matchup where Worm really wants to go in.
I'm gonna go on the MNSTB. I'm not sure there's ever been a record of this wheelchair playing Hood.
So as a Hood main, I do have to say in this matchup, you really kind of want to bait out the Worm from using their defensive and then just go in. The unfortunate part is, I don't know if that's going to be possible this game. Oh, using defensive here. Ooh. Wheelchair is in a bit of a tough spot with a defensive because now Shade is able to run in and just press 4. Or whatever their button is to use the fourth ability. Interesting. Both players are surviving a decent amount of time for getting hit. But the laser gets him, unfortunate.
Yeah, right.
Shade
takes corner, I believe, is that.
Yeah. There was a way to get out, but it is very difficult to maneuver through everything that Worm throws.
This is like the complete opposite of what we saw last game with
because
staying back.
Yeah, I feel like Shade is the kind of person to understand exactly what character they're facing against and what playstyle they should have when facing that character.
Yeah.
Although at the same time, I think they also currently understood that Wheelchair does not quite do well against wides and are playing at a distance to capitalize off that the most. But does get hit.
Oh no, that's a set ranged Shade.
Well, at least we saw Hood.
Was it worth it? Wheelchair doesn't think so. Okay, let's have a look at how the brackets progressed.
Come on.
Okay. So still waiting on Fally, Telika and Dummy. That's not an insult, that's their name.
Although I would assume that if 40 doesn't appear by the time that Fally's game is over, we probably do need to disqualify from the first game.
Yeah, it'll be an automatic win for Dummy.
Yeah. They aren't?
Yeah, my voice is on loud enough. Okay, I'll make it a bit louder.
The voice in my head, they're pretty loud, I think.
There's nothing I hate more than audio. It's so finicky.
Looking at the bracket, I do wonder who is going to actually end up being in the finals.
Yeah, so a lot of good contenders.
Mm-hmm. I never know who's actually going to win.
I think Fally's going to win it all. Just a guess.
I mean, yeah, win it all, maybe Fally. Yeah, just like I'm wondering at least who is going to get to the semifinals and finals.
Yeah. It looks like Fally Telika's over.
Let's see, what are the standings like?
Well, we have wins from Fally, Axem, Penguin, Dummy by default, and level 111 ranged shade.
Quite the mouthful.
Okay. Get ready for the next match now, or the next round.
Who do you want to have on stream?
Let me just get it up first.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, it seems like a bad idea to have sub on stream, so let's not do that. You know what, maybe we can risk it. No. Okay, we'll do It's a bit of a pickle here, because if we don't have sub, then we have to have a repeat. Okay. Yeah, let's just do Axem Dummy and Telika Tonnar. Oh, okay, no, sub is here, I just got a message. Okay, so we'll do Axem Dummy and then sub versing.
Okay. Yeah, 4D should be coming here soon.
Yep, hopefully by the time our first match is finished.
Should be.
Which will be again Dummy vs AxemJinx. Likely Red Hood versus... Actually, I can't predict Axem because he's been playing a lot of Storm recently. So maybe he'll go for Storm, or maybe he'll go with one of his more usual picks like Frost.
This is always the question about players who play more than one character. You never know.
And Dummy has been practicing other characters, I believe Wham.
Interesting.
So there is a chance for that. I was playing Wham Mirrors with him the other day, actually.
I don't think I've like almost ever seen a worm mirror. The last time I saw it was probably back in like the Spellbound days.
Oh wow. It's a bit of an odd matchup. You know, considering you can't use Novi Fire at all.
Yeah, the moment you use it, the other player just gets a free hit. It's kind of like a similar thing with like the Lich matchup, right?
Yeah, but like Flower still has its use, kinda, because you delete the butterflies. And... Okay, Red Hood vs Storm.
This is going to probably sound very bad. Like, I really dislike Stormbeast.
I mean, it's not an uncommon opinion.
She is like the antithesis of everything that I go for. My game plan is to dodge as much as possible, and just like use that to beat my opponent. Storm Beast is all about checkmates, right?
Yeah. You have to like dodge them ahead of time, you know?
Yeah, which like I like dodging at the moment.
Okay. Oh yes, Dummy also likes dodging at the moment because they've taken the past 2 hits against them. So, nice attempt at melee by Axem, but dodged.
The clone disappears right before, yeah, the clone disappears right before they're able to finish off their wall, but still does manage to get Dummy hit. Dummy on the last heart. Do you think they're gonna be? Do you think they're gonna manage to come back here or not?
It's going to be hard with 4 hearts to 1 against such an experienced expert.
True. But at the same time, what if Storm Beast runs into a bullet? Okay, no.
What if Red Hood runs into a lag? It's kind of hard to call comebacks in this game because just statistically most of the times they're not going to happen.
Yeah, I know, but at the same time, like, you can always hope for one.
Yeah.
Who doesn't like an underdog story?
Dummy is definitely the underdog here in this setup specifically. Although maybe I'll banish.
I looked away for 1 second and there was already a checkmate set up.
It looks like there might be another one. No, there is a gap. No!
I almost got through, but the wide sniped him right at the last moment.
A gap covered by wide.
Once again, wided.
This looks like checkmate. Oh no, there is a gap.
No.
Too fast.
Wow. They actually get through. Damn. But got wided.
Yeah, what's the point in checkmates when you can just run up and press wide? I'm screenshotting that. It's a quote. I forgot Axem is a Storm Beast main.
I don't think Axem is a Storm Beast main, but they do play Storm Beast.
I guess maybe recently they kind of are.
Okay, interesting.
But it's kind of funny.
Oh yeah, Axem did just say that the train storm right now. Immediate bonk into a wide. That's a Storm Beast, right?
Ooh. Okay, I
am noticing that Axem did nothing except using wide for the first 20 seconds of this round and did manage to get a hit. That is interesting.
I do want to know the distance between these two. It's like East Asia to America, so probably on like 200 things, maybe more.
I suppose, yeah.
Maybe influencing Axem's decision to only hold wide. I don't know.
Because the problem is, I feel like once you start moving against storm-based wides, like especially when that's a hit, nice hit from Dunning. But yeah, at the moment you kind of like start moving against a high ping storm-based wides, you kind of can't stop moving because you're going to get hit otherwise.
Yeah. Looks like Axem back to his checkmate in ways.
Dummy is going to need to use a vanish out of here. Yeah. Does get out, but do they get wided? No, they do not. And back to checkmating.
Oh, nice micro.
Never mind.
Never mind.
Okay. Nice hit from Dummy.
I think Axem's literally saying something about micro and kunai where you usually get hit by the basic in the Discord like a few days ago. And now we see him micro in the kunai and getting hit by the basic.
Ooh, okay, Axem actually on 1 life here. Axem does appear to be getting a little bit desperate with all of those but okay. Sees an opportunity to checkmate and does exactly that.
See if with 1 heart you might play a bit more conservatively.
As a Toho player, I can definitely say that like 1 heart is where, bullet hell players usually live the longest.
The last heart magnets.
Okay, once again, only pressing wide, and it works. Again, it works like a charm.
And that is Axem making their comeback.
Interesting game. Storm Beast. That's all I can really say about this match. Storm Beast.
Storm Beast. Okay, so we'll have Substantial 4D vs Ink next.
Somebody's in the lobby. Yippee.
Okay, Ink is a name I have to copy paste because it has symbols not on my keyboard.
Wait, what's not on your keyboard?
The upside down exclamation and question marks.
Oh, I see. Fair enough, I don't have that either.
Yeah, if you just lock in hard enough, you can do anything at any time. Just have to trust. I don't know why no one's tried locking in against Fally recently. Kinda silly. Yeah, this is our newest expert in Ink versus Substantial 4D.
Yeah, I suppose that would be the newest expert, yeah.
Yeah, I think they put on the tag like 2 weeks ago, actually during Squiggleboy 13.
Probably.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Right. Like, they graduated to top 4, and when they're in top 4, they put on the expert tag right then.
That's nice.
And Sub going with Sun is secondary.
Oh, that's Sub for the secondary? I didn't know that.
Yeah, his favorite is Arc, I believe.
Yeah, I know that much. I just didn't know that their secondary is Sun.
Oh yeah.
Maybe it's just because it's Storm Beast, but who knows?
Yeah, so I'm playing this against Aldi like in casuals, and he's doing pretty good. So maybe a sort of counter pick.
But I mean, looking at how well the pancakes work, I feel like that would make sense. Like, Storm Beast can never really stand still for too long because Pancake just goes on them and then boom, they get pancaked, like that. It's a similar situation with, like, Hood channeling ability. Oh god! Okay, Ink already on 1 health. Interesting. Yeah, this round is going like blazingly fast.
Ink trying to be a mosquito and using that close range, so gets a hit with the Diamond Dash to seal the first card.
This matchup I feel like is really tough for probably both players because like you have to manage like when you place your abilities down.
Yeah, and like Zombies just loves to run around and Sun puts so much on the screen to make it awkward to run around.
Mm-hmm. And in the same time you also can't stay still because of the waffles. Not waffles, pancakes. Oh, gets diamonded. Yeah, the pancakes are doing like all the lifting work in this matchup, I feel.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty bad because, you know, Zombies is so slow when she's charging.
Mm-hmm. She is both the fastest and the slowest character in the game. But yeah, ooh. I wonder how Ink is going to adapt in this matchup to try to defend against the pancakes because they seem rough.
Yeah. Very strong start for Sub.
Immediately we see Ink having to use their defense to get out of the pancake and then runs into a waffle while trying to approach.
And a waffle on the way out this time.
How do you deal with this?
Maybe by not running in as much.
I mean, if you don't run in,
kind of weak, just go for the wall in. But...
Yeah, I guess it's never really possible to like walk in against the Sun in this matchup, but like at the same time, staying away also means you have to be very careful of dealing with diamonds and waffles on the fastest character in the game.
Yeah, I guess it's all picking your moments.
Well, either way, while we were yapping about things, Ink has lost their first life, and we're running into possibly what is the final card of this, of this matchup.
The matches have been moving pretty quickly so far.
So far, okay, I was about saying he's doing a good job of not getting pancaked, but I suppose I spoke too soon.
It's tough there because he was against the wall and just couldn't run down against it.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
so having to use the spout, forget to hit in return. No 4 hearts to 1. And it's looking pretty likely Sub will take that.
Come back. No, it doesn't happen. Unfortunate. Still well played, I think.
Okay, so that's the end of our stream of round 2, and it looks like the other matches are finished as well. Let's get them off. Oh, I really want to see AC Telika.
I would like to see that matchup too. That seems pretty fun.
Okay, do that and maybe wheelchair versing.
Sure. I don't mind.
Actually, that'll be a pretty long match, so I think we'll just do 1 for this. Because we can't do 2 for every round, so... Okay, I need to remember this in your name. Level 100 and... Nope. Ranged... Okay, it's ranged shade. He makes a new Discord account when he makes a new name as well, so...
Oh, they do? Huh. I don't think I've ever noticed that.
Yeah, I think this is their third Discord.
Okay.
I noticed because I have to ping them, and like I ping and the old one comes up as well. Okay. So although AC has the intermediate tag on, he is pretty much an expert.
I feel like that's the case with a lot of intermediate players, probably maybe including myself, but I wouldn't be so sure.
Definitely not me.
I mean, you're not bad.
I'm a real intermediate. Don't believe the rumors. And Telika started the game like a year ago. AC like 3 years ago now. So a bit of a difference in experience, but we both played an awful lot. And it is Sun vs Wham.
Fascinating. Yeah, okay, dispel that.
Yeah, but maybe fires a much shorter cooldown than Dispel, so AC can get his way in. It will be a hit.
Although at the same time, it does seem, once again, quite hard to get in due to the pancakes. As I was saying, like what just happened right now.
Yeah, Wham really has to abuse the speed in this matchup if she wants to win.
Okay, interesting. Sun does have a lot of power to just push out Worm, but at the same time, it is difficult to use that power. It's paradoxical.
Yeah, because I mean the Wham can just like run in quite easily if before the waffles actually come
Yeah,
to
you
speed.
kind of need to like upkeep your pressure as Sun, and well, it appears that's exactly what Telika. Yeah, it appears exactly that's what they're doing. Sorry, I brain farted a little bit. I feel like the
Telika
biggest
actually on the way in there, and AC was running away.
The biggest problem that like Worm has here is that using their defensive leaves them very vulnerable to get pancaked.
Yep.
And also running in leaves them vulnerable to get pancaked. Oh. Immediate melee hit from Shade, and not pancaked.
What does pancake matter when you can just basic them through it? Basic. Never mind the missing.
Okay, but like, watch this. The next hit is going to be a pancake.
Oh yeah.
See? I'm a prophet.
Alright. Just don't make any more guesses, you don't want to ruin it.
Well, so far the score is 2-2 for the players, so never mind 2-1. It is
Very
rather
good
close though.
practice.
I feel like it is difficult to get a hit on either of these characters. Realistically, it could go either way right now. Although Shade is under way more pressure, but no gets a hit off of Nobi.
I think Telika fancied herself to make it to the corner there. But couldn't quite.
They did have the spell, but I feel like they just wanted to get a hit by using the waffle, not waffle.
The pancake.
They almost had that ball. It's so hard to like. Sun has the weirdest fan names for the abilities.
I mean, yeah, they clearly look like waffles, so they've got a cross.
They do, but it's like, it's so difficult to remember. Like, pancake, waffle, diamond.
Maybe you just call them basic.
Okay, but like basic sounds boring.
Yeah, but you say basic like most of the characters, because what do you call like red like basic? Or frost basic?
Basic.
Okay,
but Sun is
even have like names for the basics. Like Death has bubble, Storm has nothing, maybe lightning ball if you're feeling fancy.
big balls. Well, anyways, Shade is currently on 1 heart and doesn't get pancake. Shade is trying really hard to go in and get Telika, but does not manage to do it and lose their last life. This was the first round, right? Oh, this was the first round.
Yep.
That's like so. It felt like 2.
I thought it was pretty quick with these two, to be fair. I mean, there's a reason I said 1 match this round. Yeah, but Telika's micro at the end was really good there. I mean, it seems like a surefire hit from AC, or range streak, but she just kept on living. That is probably Telika's biggest strength.
Shade currently seems to be waiting for an opportunity to go in, but doesn't find a proper entryway. Seemingly finds the entry, but does not quite manage to squeeze through. Telika is doing a very good job of just keeping Shade away. Is in a corner, but that is fine. Minimals are approaching. That is pancake.
I have a movement mistake now.
Alright. Not honestly sure which one of these players is better off when it comes to miniballs. Ooh, does not manage to escape the breakfast combo. And gets hit on the way out. Ooh, this is a really tough spot it seems for Shade. Shade is already on 1 health while Asteri still has 3, so it would be difficult to get anything. Shade is trying really hard to just trap Asteri in a corner and get her, but no, it doesn't manage to do it.
More often than not, Telika's winning even when she's cornered. It's quite impressive.
I find that really, trying to dodge all of Worm's projectiles while cornered is so difficult, but oh wow, Worm does manage to here get the first hit off. The first hit, I feel like it's really important in a matchup. Like, it kind of doesn't feel like it because, like, it's only 1 hit, but it sets the mental state, like, for the game. Like, you kind of know that, like, you're above the player right now, so, like, you're kind of able to think less about dodging, right? And, yeah. That first hit, seriously, I feel like it's what kind of dictates how the game is going to go.
Yeah, but I mean, like, it's pretty fickle, it can just eliminate itself in a second to lead.
It really depends on who is the player getting the first hit, and pancake.
I think that's the first time we've seen that, Navy Fire punished by pancake. I know, the lead's gone. Leads are fickle. Except when the
Um,
thoughts one of us.
oh, no, thank
Because I
you.
don't want to be a hypocrite.
2-2 skill players here. Oh, never mind. Holy, yeah. Shade has managed to. That's the first. I think that's the first wide we've seen hit from Worm in this matchup.
It's impressive. It took so long. I guess because,
I
like,
guess that just
Telika's
go
just
on.
microing so much, right?
And I guess it also does show like how different, like basically playing against some like playing against Sun and how different playing against probably like any other character is, because Sun does micro a lot and just rather than actually dodging a lot and risking getting hit by wide, they're instead able to not.
And now the walls close in before any hits are taken.
Although I feel like the closer the balls get, the at one point I feel like the better Worm gets in particular, because Worm is able to actually go in much easier.
Yeah, and the strength of Novi Fire off min rolls is immense.
Mm-hmm.
It's interesting we haven't seen much min rolls from two fairly defensively coded players. Like, AC is kind of forcing the issue a bit more than you'd expect from him. I guess from this matchup it makes sense. Oh no!
Oh, okay.
Nelly.
Currently, Shade has 1 life and Telika has 2. I do have to wonder whether Shade is actually going to be able to go inside of this whole building. And they don't have to. They just hit Telika Asteri from afar. That doesn't happen too often. Like, usually the hits from Worm come from going in, but I guess they managed to get a hit off like that. Oh, traps him in a corner, but now they use the spell, and Novi Fire is not far enough to actually extend and hit through the I know what they were trying to do there, but melee hits? Damn.
So that's AC or range shade evening up the set.
Fascinating. I was not expecting that.
Okay, Telika understandably needs a moment.
Yeah. Both players seem to be taking a break because that was a very intense match, understandably. So in the meantime, what's the deal with airline food?
I don't know. Do you know?
I mean, I've worked at an airport before, but like I never actually tasted the proper airline food like in the middle of a flight, if you know what I mean.
I think
So
no. Maybe I had as a kid and then decided against it from then on, so I don't know anymore.
I've heard a lot of people say that it's like a weird flavor, but I can't really say. Like the ones we had at the airport, like the actual foods, they seemed fine, but like maybe in the flight it's different because of air pressure.
Yeah, like how do you cook in a plane?
I mean, it's probably pre-made, right?
Yeah. Conversation.
Yeah. Also, what if Maiden still has like roguelike type abilities for the characters? Like, I don't know, like in rounds, you know, like you lose a match and then you get to pick, I don't know, your bullets bounce now.
That could be.
Or they shoot out faster, but like you shoot your bullets less frequently, but they're faster.
What would grow do? Or like the damage cards? Maybe they just get bigger.
Maybe, yeah, but at the same time, getting bigger would mean that like a lot of it would become way more impossible to actually dodge.
Yeah. Ink has beaten me with my frost.
Sorry, what'd you say?
Ink's talking about me in chat. I have
Ah.
beaten Moth with my frost. Really?
Yeah. Right.
Yes, I'm a target.
I suppose both players are ready, so...
I think it's pretty good at the frost mirror.
Hmm?
Okay, and we're back. We can actually talk about the game. Yay. Wham. Son. Basic pancake.
Once again, the matchup devolves into Telika trying to, set up their fort so that Shade is not able to enter and melee them, while Shade is trying to do the exact opposite.
Yeah, and Telika moving like as little as possible, so AC his pressure is quite weak without the threat of wide.
Yeah. Oh, I was not expecting Telika to be able to actually escape that nullifier there, but they managed to, they hit Shade with their waffle, currently leaving the score at 3-4 in this card. 3-3.
3 now as AC finds his way in.
Interesting. Shade is put on the back foot right now, having to escape all the diamonds and waffles. They do manage to go in and do not nullify. Probably because, I don't know, the spell maybe? Not sure.
Well, the spell is out, so there is an opportunity now if Shade can find his way in, but now he's caught by diamonds. And it's presumptuous nullifier there as Telika dodges pretty easily.
Although at the same time, there probably weren't many other opportunities to use it before the spell comes back up, so I understand why they did it.
AC finds an approach, but Telika moves to micro.
Oh. Ooh, nice melee.
And nullifier is met by the spell.
So now, once again, when nullifier comes back up, now there's an opportunity to do it, but nope, does not work out.
Yeah, nearly punished by the basic, actually.
Yeah. The pancakes are tough.
They shouldn't be, but they are. You know, considering the pancakes are meant to be fluffy.
Yeah.
Do
you think they are actually fluffy with, like, do you think the waffles are actually fluffy, but like the maidens are weak to fluffiness?
They're like the non-physical, maybe.
Immediate melee?
Pure energy.
Okay.
I don't know.
What? Okay, 2 hits immediately on Telika.
Does magic have a texture? I don't know.
But interesting. Okay, Telika is being slowly pushed back into a wall, like usual. Does manage to currently keep Shade off of them though, so they are safe. Diamonds come out, Shade has to dodge and does manage to do so. Telika is against the wall, and Shade is still looking for a good opportunity to go in and kill them, and nope, no nullify yet. Gets caught by a waffle. No, not a waffle, pancake. Ah, damn it. They're so similar.
Just say basic.
No. It's for the ratings, you know? Well, Shade doesn't manage to get taken down. Okay. That was a very fun game to watch.
Yeah. There's a laser at the end. Nice little setup. Yeah, and that round, I believe every other match is finished. I mean, tiers don't really matter until you get into like a certain level of expert.
Yeah, I guess.
The fact Sun is bad is kind of hard to exploit for a lot of people. Like, it only rarely becomes true when you get like to a certain level of dodging and comfort running in. I'm responding to stuff in the chat in case I sound schizophrenic. Yes. Yes.
Banana bread.
Okay.
If it would be good to report that on challenge instead of, you know, yeah.
So round 4 should be ready. Let's have a look. Ooh.
Penguin found. Hmm.
You know, there's a lot of good matches again. The wheelchair vs Silversneeze is actually in the intro video.
Oh, it was? Apologies, but I do not quite recognize people by whether they play what character.
Who are you unsure about? Okay, well I guess I will stream Ink vs Tonnar and Substantial vs Telika. Oh, they're already on the mat, okay. So we might see a Frost again from Tonnar, or the usual lifts.
Hope we see Hood.
Of course you do.
God, I really hope we see Hood. Oh well, we don't.
Okay, Frost vs Fencer vs the Beast. Looks like
I have no...
Sorry?
No, I was just saying I have no idea who this matchup is better for, because like Frost can avoid a lot of the checkmates, right, with dodge roll.
Okay, I'm the wrong person to ask, because if you ask me versus anyone else, you'll get a different answer. Frost wins.
Really?
But I mean, Frost wins every matchup, so.
Ah, right, sorry.
But no, it's 5.5 or 4.5. Don't ask. Anyway, looks like Tonnar's playing pretty aggressively for space here. Just trying to stop Storm Beast from doing all too much.
I just feel like Tonnar is kind of staying mainly in the same place, kind of like moving in a circle.
Yeah, it's just all about screen control. Like,
Yeah.
taking center. Because, you know, if you get pinned against one wall, then that's when the Storm Beast can close you in.
Wow. Nice hit there.
Yeah, all the Frost's matchups are 51-49.
It's a coin flip, either you win or you lose, you know?
Yeah, but like obviously slightly favoured because you can't say anything bad about Frost, otherwise the kingdom will have your head. But you know.
But what about Frost versus Frost?
It's 50-50, it's the only true honourable duel.
Well, well, currently it seems like it's leading in the 49% range.
Just one card.
Just for one card. Okay. Ink appears to be playing a lot more aggressively, I feel like, this round specifically. And it does manage to pay off a lot, because it seems like they've gotten two cards. Ah, they get the stun wave off, but they get hit during that. Ooh, unfortunate. And Tonnar gets hit by the balls.
You know,
One card.
we will see the 51.
Are you sure? Because we immediately have a hit off Tonnar.
Yes.
Are you sure?
Okay, I think you're a better seer than I am. Oh, that's stun! No.
Oh no! That was a great stun wave, but not a good follow-up. Oh, they managed to get hit off of Ink, saving them from the inevitable checkmate, and another hit.
It's because
Maybe
it was
you
a
are
cage
right.
stun as well. Like, if he got a hit, it wouldn't have mattered he was in danger. It's the fact he missed the follow-up.
You know, maybe you are right about this being the 51%.
I mean, okay, one hit and suddenly I don't look so stupid, you know?
Exactly, right? It's like, it's a matter of perspective.
No! Okay, I was wrong.
Okay, unfortunate. That's kind of the difficult part about Storm in this matchup, not Storm, Frost in this matchup, I feel, because if you use Stun Wave, you're really liable to just getting hit by balls.
Yeah, you have to be like very careful about when you press it, and sort of like press it in reaction to the stun of the stun, the storm.
The stun beast.
You have to stun in reaction to the stun.
Oh god. Well, while we were talking about the stun beast, Tonnar has taken 3 hits and is currently maybe doing a comeback.
Finally, Tonnar capitalizes on a stun. Oh no, okay, Tonnar runs away against the clone.
Okay.
It's interesting just how much Tonnar has gone for this stun wave. Like, it's not very common to use in this matchup, but because Ink's playing so aggressively, it is kind of working.
It does work out, yeah. Although the main issue is that, like, it was very difficult to not get hit by balls. Maybe I shouldn't call them balls.
Yeah, it's what they are.
I mean, yeah. It's just not the most descriptive thing I could use. Well, either way, Tonnar has lost their first card, and we're now going into maybe the final card of the round. Gets hit by a speed up basic. The stun wave does seem to be working pretty well at defense, at least. That's a good thing. Okay. Tonnar is in a corner, but at the same time, due to having the capabilities of escaping checkmate, Ink is not really setting up one, and Tonnar does manage to get a hit off of Ink.
There's a nice sort of punish of the charging of the basic, and it's a stun wave connecting and followed up.
Great stun wave. I was not expecting that. And okay, third hit. Wow, leaving Ink on 1 heart for this card. Ink possibly starting to panic and does get hit a 4th time, leaving them to 1 card each now.
That's a nice reaction to dodge the melee by Tonnar.
Tonnar in the, waiting section was dancing. But does get hit by the balls, because Stun Wave does not protect you from balls.
Yep.
Big balls at least.
And now after getting that melee hit, Ink is just insistent on getting another. But can't quite manage. You know, we're spamming tap basic at mid-range. And now we're actually doing some checkmating, but roll is there. Oh, but it doesn't matter because it's a nice tap basic to catch the end of it.
And that, Inca seems to have gotten a little bit too carried away and runs into one of Tonnar's bullets. Oh, nice. Tonnar does manage to roll over the checkmate and is once again living.
And now rolls back into the safety of center screen. If I say safety, Ink's doing a good job pressuring it.
Alright, for once it is Ink who's actually kind of in corners trying to desperately find a way to checkmate or get a hit off of Tonnar. But does get stun waved, and we are dangerously close to min walls here, which is kind of usually really good for Storm Beast, but it might be exactly what Tonnar needs.
It can be difficult for Storm Beast having to deal with Frost's melee and Stun Wave.
Mhm.
Because of course every time she charges a basic it comes with quite a risk at close range. No,
Oh.
yes.
And I can see
bias, I'm sorry.
I can see your bias showing.
Okay, there's like an aesthetic value to it. Like if you get a Cade Stun, it's ugly. Like this is, no one can disagree.
No, don't worry.
We don't want ugly stuff in our M&S. So you have to
don't
root
have
for
to.
the stun
We're
follow-up.
getting HUD. We're getting HUD.
See,
Well, what did I tell you? I'm a prophet.
I'm not sure I've ever seen Ink play HUD. I'm not sure if I've ever seen Wheelchair play HUD. But suddenly you're here and everyone's playing HUD, okay.
Oh, I am. Well, currently we're going to have the greenest matchup ever, so you're going to have no idea who's who.
Look at the shapes, I guess.
Oh my god, just shapes and beats. Oh, wow, Tonnar is being very aggressive and just mowing down the green head.
Tonnar has been grinding this matchup as Penguin.
Although, admittedly, I feel like I know the reason why Ink might lose it. It's because they're playing green HUD, not red HUD.
Okay.
Big difference.
You should be more specific when you was making your prophecies.
Well, I just said I wanted to see HUD. I never said which HUD I wanted to see.
Oh no, green HUD's on the screen and you're sad.
I mean, you know, I'm not saying I'm sad, I'm just saying the reason why they're losing is because of green HUD.
Okay.
I'm not necessarily sad. This is justice.
Okay. You live out your revenge fantasies or something, I don't know.
I'm sorry. Well, justice has been delivered to the green HUD, and currently we're moving into the second card, where Ink is on the back foot trying to desperately find some way to stop Tonnar's relentless onslaught, and hopefully to get some hits off. So far we haven't seen any, but there might be some. Okay. Tonnar does use up their stun wave to try to dodge HUD's projectile, so they are vulnerable for a moment, as, you know, yeah. Kunai.
Yeah, it looks like Tonnar just didn't realise the kunai were about to activate there as he ran right through the path.
And Ink gets whited. So, like, once again, Frost is so weird. I feel like I always know where he's going to go, but then I never actually do.
Like she can move in a certain way to manipulate her, I think. So. Tonnar having to use stun wave.
Tonnar is definitely trying to find some way to go in and, you know, use their melee and stuff, but like it's not with
Melee.
Ink does not really manage to use their vanish in time to defend against the stun wave, but does manage to get a hit off using the relentless volley of all the kunais and basics. So now the hearts are standing at 2-2. Now they're equal for this card. Tonnar just casually rolls out of the way, and then she catches Ink and stun wave. Well, justice has been delivered.
Well, we're from the same team here, I guess, because there's a Frost on the screen.
Right? See? Yeah. I'm totally happy because the Frost won. Totally. No ulterior motives.
Oh, regardless, it's a pretty good win for Tonnar. Okay, so Ink apparently switched to HUD because they were tired of how long the matchup was taking with Storm.
Top 40 Telika, interesting.
I'm not sure I've seen these play before.
I probably have a while ago, but like not recently.
I saw him casuals like 2 or 3 weeks ago, but like I'm not sure on Tony.
Yeah, but at the same time, I don't really play in lobbies, like, not recently at least.
Yeah, I've been like joining M&S just to spectate recently.
Interesting.
I've seen a lot.
The all-seeing.
So I suppose we should expect the Arcanist vs Sun.
That would be the most obvious, but at the same time, we might see a hood.
You know, I wouldn't rule it out. I know secrets.
I'm sorry for the amount of hood we're seeing. It's all my fault. I have bribed all of the players to play hood.
I don't think I've ever seen Substantial play hood, and I don't think I've ever seen Telika play hood, but you can never be too sure.
They might. Well,
Sorry,
I didn't bribe them.
Okay, looks like AC is disconnecting. Okay, no HUD on the screen, at least for now.
Oh. Damn, no HUD. Immediately the round goes with like a lot of stuff happening on the screen. Can't commentate half of it, but Sub 40 does manage to get a hit off. Telika is against the wall and does have to currently try to avoid the boon, which they do succeed at, and they go back against the wall. This dance of trying to avoid it is going to happen for a while, except it won't.
That was a very nice basic by Sub there. There's been a couple of nice basics this round so far.
It is rather difficult to try to like do the dance around the moon, because at any moment the Arcanist is able to use their primary like that and just ouchie you. Okay. Telika is once again performing the art I call dancing around the moon. They do seem to be being pushed back against the wall, but no, they resisted by going into the middle. And are pushing Sub 40 back a decent bit, but are forced to use a dispel and get a hit off.
Yeah, maybe nice. Substantial thought he was going to get hit himself, so I didn't care too much.
No, you could see that. You could see for Sub 40 spamming their focus button there as if they were dissatisfied after they got hit.
It's funny. So trying to focus his basic, get a cheeky hit, doesn't quite manage.
Telika is gets paralyzed, but immediately uses the spell to get rid of that and be in a safe place. Afterwards, goes to the other side of the screen and does get mooned. Miniature, I feel like Mini Sun is like weirdly hard to dodge.
It's gone before we see its effect, really. Oh, a clock. Telika Diamond
That's a
in,
clock.
but Sub is ready.
This spell. I forgot this spell clears all of those debuffs. That kind of alleviates all the like pressure clock had.
Yeah, but it was slightly mistimed It was slightly mistimed the dispel because they were still paralyzed at the end of it.
Yeah.
That's Sub taking game 1.
It's...
Yeah, Telika seemingly playing worse because of the Tony.
Oh,
not too happy.
Yeah.
I mean, it was a good SAF SAC, I thought.
I do understand how they're feeling, because that's kind of exactly how I act the moment I lose in tourneys. That my mindset, my mental kind of goes down massively the moment I start losing instead of tourneys.
Yeah, it can be hard to manage.
But it is impressive that Telika has already gotten 2 hits up sub 4D. It appears they weren't expecting it, which, yeah.
So
Like,
pretty good. I mean, we got second in Dusklight End last week. Losing out to Fally.
well, sub 4D did just get the 2 hits that they got grabbed back to Telika, and now the score is equal again. Telika was trying to aggro there, but did not manage to get any hits, and now... Not sure who is going to actually get the next hit here, because it is a rough scenario, but ooh, let's see who gets hit. They are being pushed back a bit. And it does find the crack on the right side of the moon.
Just barely exists. I'll tell you, going on the aggressive, sub in a bit of a corner here.
Sub doesn't barely squeeze out from that corner.
A nice bit of staggered movement by Telika, but at the end of it, there is wide.
That's a look of vibration.
Oh, that's a very risky debuff, like inside the breakfast, substantial got a debuff off.
Toxic is, I feel like, one of the most useless debuffs. It doesn't do anything.
I would disagree, just because of one specific clip where Toxic cancelled off my stun.
that can happen? Oh, doesn't matter to get him with a pancake. Currently the score being 3-1. Telika does have to try really hard to not get caught out. Almost barely squeezes out through the binds, is caught in a corner and does get out. Is applying a lot of pressure over sub 4D, but gets hit by the basic while trying to approach. Good game from both players.
What is sub in the end, taking a 2-0? So that will conclude round 4. It's pretty long rounds.
They were.
Let's look at the standings as well, why not? Okay, apparently there aren't any standings, never mind. I'll just read them. So Fally's on top, 1 in 4, then Substantial, he's lost just 1, then Axem, then Penguin. Okay, I'm still getting used to how this tournament format works. Okay, there's your round 5. I think we'll do Silver vs Ink and Tonnar vs Dummy with the rest off stream.
Are the maidens smarter than a 3rd grader?
Yes. Do you know
Fast answer. I mean, maybe.
I mean, at least Ark is, because she's very studious of her magic.
Ark does seem like she would be, yeah.
And Worm is a queen, so she probably has some education.
I mean, at the same time, in the old days, it's kind of tough to say because it really depends on the time period. There were a lot of time periods where, in some times, like the royalty didn't have to be educated, while in others they were the only ones who were given the privilege to be.
Oh, I see. Maybe it's kind of different in M&S because there's like a population of 4 in the entire kingdom.
Yeah. I completely forgot. Let me check who's on stream.
It's Inkfast Silverfast.
Okay. I just needed to get a reminder because I do not have a good memory.
And then afterwards it's Tonnar vs Dummy.
Alright. Aqueduct. That is not a map I see often.
It's a pretty good map though. And it is not the canonical location where Frost fights death, so I think the correct one is the Forever One's mainspring. I mean, I don't think anyone ever actually thinks about that except maybe me just now. No. Stun wave. Paid stunned. So playing out of mid-range. Ink is just doing a good job hiding behind his bubbles, making it hard for Silver to do much. So we haven't seen a hit yet as min walls are approaching.
Dangerously close to min walls.
Oh, and it's a stun wave punished by Silver with the off-targeted focus basic punish.
Oh, 2 hits already taken from Ink. Interesting. It does seem like they're doing a bit of playing depth, which is interesting.
I've seen a bit of Ink depth, but not too much. And it's a shotgun dead zones and maybe the strangest double hit you'll see in a while.
I have no idea how that basic hit.
It's a stun wave punish basic. So Frost was inside the basic as it came out, and it coincided with her basic punishing the death.
I don't know.
That was quite a coincidence anyway. And Silver wins the first card with 3 hearts. It's gonna be a pretty tricky matchup, but Silver's navigating it quite well.
This is a rather green matchup due to the green.
No. Silver just firing 3 focus basics inside the dead zone, and he's checkmated by a single jelly cat. We're all not enough to escape.
What I was trying to say is that we have a green background and then 2 green characters, but yeah. While I was saying that, a lot of stuff happened.
Yeah. It's the thing with M&S, sometimes you go a long while with nothing happening, and then sometimes like 5 things happen in 2 seconds. Oh, dodging the shotgun as well. Like just at the very edge.
Oh,
No dodges.
Nice. Shotgun's like such a great ability. Oh, okay, nice. Silver just managed to get the last hit.
Okay, Silver will be staying. Okay, that's another screenshot. Okay, thank you. I'm collecting screenshots today.
Did you screenshot? Oh, I get it now. This matchup sucks.
Yeah.
Ink switching to Sun.
I'm surprised your hood charm didn't work, because I'm not sure I've ever seen Ink Sun.
My hood charm misfired.
So immediately rolling in with the whites.
It appears that Ink's strategy of going for anything but their main is not. I mean, it's kind of working.
Oh, half of the cards dodge. Half of the cards being like the very, very small gap in between the wides of Frost. Because each one has like 2 projectiles and there's a small gap. That's the heart of the cards. As Silver is hitting by 3 wides, 4 wides. Actually, no, the first one was a basic, but it was a threat of wide. That was technically wide.
Pancake once again being the biggest threat in the whole universe.
Sure.
I mean, look at how dangerous a Pancake is. Like,
look how dangerous the cards are. Yeah, so seemingly has the time into the right stance. And Ink against the corner, so just pressuring on with focus basic, gets the hit.
Diamond's Fam does manage to get a hit for Ink, currently putting the score to 2-1. Never mind, 2-0. Move players on the last card. Let's see. No immediate hit happens, but Ink is forced to dispel to try to not get hit by the basics, I suppose. And gets caught by the Divide. Although, I suppose Ink does get silver on the Wake Up Diamond. Oh my god, why? Back to back to back hits.
Just keep coming.
It's like, it's like Shrek said, they don't stop coming.
That's a focus basic 3, bringing him to 1 heart. This could be a beginner to expert upset, which is a very rare sight. The last time I remember was BB Hood beating Hobo Desert in like summer of 24.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Silver does
win. One heart, clutching it out.
I suppose that happens when you go for a different character.
Okay. So next it'll be Tonnar vs Dummy.
This is the last round of the first, part, right?
I believe there's one more. Yeah,
oh, was it? I thought oh. Oh shoot, I'm a little bit slow.
Okay. I mean, there was 5 last time, but there's 6 this time. I'm still not really sure how to use this format. Okay, we have a Frost vs Hood.
Hood woo! Although to be fair,
Red Hood, so this time the biases are evenly spread.
Yeah, so that means that Hood is going to be winning every single round.
It's the heart of the card dodge. Very bad luck for Tonnar on start.
Alright, well, so far nobody has quite gotten hit in the matchup. Both players seem to be playing a little bit further back, or hoping to use their, ranged abilities.
It's interesting, because when we saw Tonnar play this matchup earlier in the tourney, he was a bit more aggressive.
Yeah, well, at the moment when Tonnar goes into the aggressive, they manage to get hit off, proving that aggression is superior.
Yeah. As we're talking about him being so defensive this round, he goes in and gets his...
Oh my god. Okay, my game had a bug where for some reason it showed that dummy was on 1 when they're on 2, but yeah.
Yeah, mine had the same, so we'll probably get like a fake break.
So far, dummy has not managed to get a single hit off of Tonnar, but that might change.
Yeah, it does look like quite a micro-focus game, just running around Kunai on basic, and Dummy doing the same. You can't quite manage that as they're caught by basic against the top wall.
Something I'm noticing is that Dummy is not really placing down many focused kunais, which does mean that their offense is rather lacking.
You see as Tonnar did not take a single hit that round.
Yeah. Well, Tonnar does appear to be at least a bit experienced in dodging the Hood projectiles. Tonnar appears to be at least a little bit proficient.
He didn't take a single hit for so long. It's far in like 15 seconds.
Okay. What do I even say anymore? I wanted to compliment Tonnar, and the moment I did, they got hit 4 times. What? How do I?
I don't know.
Wait, do I just not compliment anyone?
It's just being mean all the time.
Yeah, let's just be mean. Let's just like say that everybody's bad at the game.
Why did Tonnar wide? Didn't he see that Dummy had no intention of moving? And it's Dummy,
Dummy.
but who cares? Because Dummy's getting hit anyway, because he's a dummy.
Don't say that. That's mean.
Okay, it's a normal game now. It's 1 card, 3 hearts to 2 in Dummy's favour. Tonnar on the approach as we retreat into a mid-range game. Dummy, like a shark, circling, looking for blood.
And
But
does manage to find blood. Because blood is red, and taking damage means you become red.
I won't say anything again, it's okay. One heart.
Well, 1 heart for both players. This is a very tense moment. Although I am noticing the dummy's not placing. Okay, never mind. I should shut up.
There's a focus
Every
screen
time I
like
say
that.
something, the opposite happens. Every time I say something, the opposite happens. But dummy does manage to get the time left it off.
It was a Tonnar rolling, desperate for some aggression, but he ends up rolling into a basic.
Maybe I shouldn't say anything.
I think it can be hard for Frost in this matchup if she tries to force the issue too much. Like, aggression is good, but sometimes there is a bit of overdoing it. Like, if you want to be in the face all the time and you go in when it's unsafe, then you're going to get punished.
Yeah.
I think like Frost, like a lot of matchups, just has to wait around until a moment comes and just circle and always be ambitious, looking for it, but you know, not taking it when it's not there.
Okay, what happened there in those like 2 seconds?
There were some hits. And it's another fake break.
I'm not sure what's up with the fake breaks on Dummy specifically.
Yeah.
Dummy clearly rigged it.
He just, I don't know, doesn't like Dummy. He's not today.
Unfortunate. This is similar to what happened in the first card of the last game as well, which means that obviously we're going to have a repeat of Dummy getting 4-0 again.
In 15 seconds.
Exactly. Like, see, in like 3, 2, 1.
Oh, we're gonna play at long range.
Damn, I guess we're not getting a repeat.
And we're gonna wait till min walls before anyone gets hit. Never mind.
No, we're not. Okay, it appears that everything we say has the opposite effect.
We'll turn our staying alive in the corner.
Yep. Both players appear to be having decent offensive pressure on each other, but none of them are quite getting a hit.
We'll turn our running in with the wide and the stun, but doesn't get hit as Dummy runs away in time.
Tonnar is taking up the middle, and never mind, goes to the edge. Both players are just kind of staying around the edge. Tonnar is trying to apply some pressure to get hit by Dummy's basic, but on the escape does manage to catch Dummy with their wide, currently putting the health total at 1-3 in Dummy's favor. I wonder if Tonnar is going to be what? Yeah,
it's been a bit longer than 15 seconds so far after that.
It's been like 16 maybe.
Let's go a bit further.
Oh, the fully charged, the basic does manage to get Tonnar out, putting both players on one card. Tonnar not immediately doing some offense, just staying back and shooting some basics. Dummy is running away desperately. Does get out of the range of all the bullets, so that seems to be fine. So both players are now fighting a long range. Both players are not playing a short range game. And no hits have happened. We're running dangerously close to min walls, at which point I have no idea who has the advantage.
Yeah, it can be hard either side. It definitely becomes a different game.
Although at the same time, just seeing how much pressure all the frost bullets exuded, it might be Tonnar who has the edge.
No, here, mini walls.
But despite what I said, Dummy does appear to get the hit.
Oh, and another.
Does appear to get 2 hits. And does vanish out of the stun wave, putting himself in a pretty good position as Big Bullet gets caught by the stun wave and gets hit. Currently the score is 2-3 in Dummy's favor still, but who knows, it could turn around at any moment. Both players dodging. And I didn't even see what Dummy got hit by.
It was something off screen.
I think... was it?
Yep.
Okay.
Spectator does not seem to be working completely.
As usual, problems. And gets hit by the basic, putting Tonnar at 1 health. They do seem to be rather desperate to get a hit, so they place down that stun wave with a design to connect. And
now on match point, and it is Tonnar winning. Oh, sorry, Dummy winning.
as I said, the HUD wins.
So that's the end of round 5.
The only reason is because Red Hood was here.
Because Red Hood, okay.
Yeah.
I guess we'll do one more round of the Swiss. We'll stream one game, and that'll be our Penguin vs Sub. And the rest can happen off stream.
What is your favorite matchup to watch?
To watch? Maybe Frost vs Sun.
Hmm.
Because I know of a lot of good Frost Sun matchups.
Okay.
Like ATM 100 had like 5 of them in top 8. It was crazy. Then Minwalls, the big invitational, had some good ones with Jabara.
For me, I'm not sure what would be my favorite. It'd probably have to be something including Sun as well, because she just is fun to watch.
Maybe the mirror then.
Sorry?
Maybe the mirror. Double Sun.
Maybe, but Mirror Sun has the issue where, like, not much is going to happen because, like, it just... I don't know. It's like, not as engaging as, like, Sun fighting somebody else.
Yeah, and the rest of the matches can happen off stream.
Yippee, although with Penguin that was mainly expected.
Yeah, what's not expected is a sub on the sun.
Yeah. I mean, I have seen them do it occasionally. Oh, no, wait, no. I just said that I didn't. Wait, what? Oh, that's why. I see. Sorry, I associate sub's sun as being used against Hood,
I did
not
not know
against any
that.
other character. At least that's how I associate it. I just don't know. It's also no, actually, wait, no. Am I confusing myself? I have no idea. Anyway, Penguin has taken 2 hits right now. 3 hits right
Great.
now. This is kind of like a weird matchup for Hood because you need to manage exactly when to go in and when to go out. You can't really stay too far out because then you just get diamond spammed and die, but you also can't stay too far in because you get breakfast comboed. And if you stay in the middle, you can get pancaked. Like you can never really stand in one place. It's a very rough matchup, I think.
Good start for sub to reflect that.
Penguin also does seem to move rather erratically, so they do appear to be running into a lot of waffles.
Yeah, there's so much diamond spam by sub there, and as soon as Penguin got past the sub was there with melee.
Yeah. The main problem for Penguin in this matchup does seem to be the waffles, rather than the pancakes. Do you think Sun makes really good pancakes?
No, she makes them quick and cheap. Like, you can't make like 16 of them in a second and expect them to be good.
No, those are waffles. Like I'm talking about pancakes here.
Oh, pancakes. Maybe. I mean,
Like look at how big they are. You know, like they have some quality to them.
yeah, and it's sparkly and it's shining. I've never seen pancakes do that.
It's because they're magic pancakes.
I take back what I said about the waffles then. The magic, maybe they can't taste good if made so quickly.
Well,
I dodged by sub and he continues over dodging the basic.
Well, not a dodge there.
No, quite the opposite. Not a dodge there, the Penguin.
I believe getting hit is like the furthest thing you away from dodging.
I would have to say.
Sub is immediately starting off the round by diamond spamming, and Penguin is just staying in a corner, dodging the diamonds. After the exchange, it is now Sub who's in a corner, getting assaulted by all of Hood's projectiles. Penguin is not really able to go in too far, but doesn't need to because they pit him in basic.
Yeah, as soon as Sub tries to find the escape, Penguin ready to lock him down with that basic. The long range pressure continues, with Penguin up 4-2 now.
It gets caught by the breakfast combo.
Yeah, it's a bit of a nice like a delay on the waffles to catch Penguin there. One of the sort of mix-up options Sun has. You know, usually with breakfast you expect the tap waffle. There's no reason she has to tap it, she can delay it a bit. Put a spawner further out.
Then Penguin does have to vanish, and the moment they unvanish, they get hit by the waffle. Unfortunate.
And that is substantial win in the set. Okay, looks like we got a bit of time to ban. Do you want a game?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, oh, wrong mat. Okay. I'm gonna pre-make an excuse because I'm playing on keyboard.
Don't worry, I'm making an excuse due to not having played in like a long time.
Okay.
We both have our excuses.
I know the button for stun. It's me. How do I dodge this on keyboard? You have to press down. Okay. I have to like abstract all my motion.
What are you doing?
I don't know. Like I gotta move like one step at a time, you know. I don't know what I'm doing.
Here we see the hood closing in on its prey.
I'm a helpless lamb.
Are you sure you can be calling yourself a helpless lamb? That sounds like you're insulting Frost a little bit.
No, it's not Frost. It's me.
You dodged it.
I dodged too clean. I was quite proud of myself, but you know, it's always basic. Look at this. Oh no, I'm dead. There's like three things to dodge at the same time. I couldn't do it. I thought that was rolling was wide.
What are you doing?
I'm trying, okay.
Are you sure you kind of didn't attack for the first like 30 seconds?
It's hard to move and attack when you don't know if your buttons do hardly. Okay. Utter humiliation.
Ah.
Okay, and the round's on over. So that means we get another game. I'll try and get a heart this time. You cheeky thing, you thought you could get... I'm sorry. I got a hit, It's better than last time. It's better than last time. You can't do it. You can't do it.
Damn it.
It's over. I'm lost. No, stop dead zoning. Dead zone this. Okay, you did.
No, you hit me. No. Whatever shall I do?
I'm dancing. Oh, okay, I'm dancing into Kunai.
No, oh
Wait,
no.
Look how close this card is. How do you feel?
I'm vlogging. I'm feeling terrified. I feel like I'm currently
Why are you looking me like this?
I'm like the sheep in Wolf's Clothing. Like I was pretending to be so good, but then I'm suddenly like a sheep.
We're all sheep at the end of the day.
I felt like that conspiracy.
Well, who is the more experienced grass eater?
Apologies, I accidentally alt-tabbed.
Well, I still won, so you can't say anything.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
Maybe it was fate that like the window.
I forgot there was a wide there.
Oh no.
Good game.
Good game. Nice to meet you.
I agree. Okay, let's see. It's round 6 over. Looks like we're waiting on Inkfest. Telika? Okay, but I guess we don't have our final results yet, so we don't know who top 4 is.
Yeah. Once we do know, then we will know. Okay, now we know.
Now we know.
Now we know.
Wait, did Substantial win? What happened off stream? Apparently Sub beat Fally off stream, and none of us noticed.
Oh, wait, what? Hold up, wait. What?
In round 5.
Wow, that's impressive. Maybe that's gonna happen in the final as well.
So that means we have our top 4 ready. And it will be Substantial 4D and Fally in winners, and then Penguin and AxemJinx in losers, with the rest having been eliminated by now. So if you have been eliminated, thank you for coming. I hope you enjoyed yourself. But we will be moving on to finals. If you stick around, there will be some pretty good matches on stream with our best experts. And we'll start with losers with AxemJinx versus Penguin. A repeat of losers finals in the last tournament, I believe. Let's get the bracket up as well. Okay, so Axem vs Penguin first. So given what we saw before, we might expect Red Hood versus Storm Beast.
Does Axem play Beast? I don't remember. Yeah, I guess they do. They play everything. Because, yeah. Yeah.
What is this with the doubling of the twos? U4.
Why U4? Interesting.
Oh, is this a counter pick from Penguin with the sun?
Fascinating.
As you did see last time, Axem did win this matchup. It was a close match though, 3-2, with Storm vs Hood against Penguin.
I do have to wonder whether it's actually going to work out, but it might, because as we saw, Pancake.
Sorry, last time Axem had a lot of success with melee basics, so maybe Sun is a better option at countering that.
Pancake.
Exactly.
Like, see the pancakes?
Yeah, I see it.
Yeah, see? Oh, the pancake's almost hit.
Some places a pancake on top of a charging storm. It can often mean death for the Storm Beast. So seeing Penguin trying to go for here to counter the approach of Axem. And he does get a hit, bringing us 2-2 in the first card.
All because of our Lord and Savior Pancake?
Well, we see Axem having to flash death because of a pancake.
On Penguin getting hit despite using a dispel, which is might be unfortunate.
Yeah, it's unfortunate waste of resources. But it doesn't matter so much as Axem also getting hit to bring us 1 heart.
Last second dispel you saw that I was going to hit. And then eats the pancake.
Axem going into the melee and ultimately punished.
Got a little bit too hungry. So far, the round seems to be going off to Axem eating 2 waffles and not really knowing how to approach, I don't think.
It's interesting he's so insistent on this melee game plan. Maybe as faith he'll figure it out.
Axem does manage to actually get the melee off.
It does look like it could be a checkmate threat here, but Penguin walks past. Some patience by Penguin, by Axem to avoid the melee.
2-2, very close card.
It was 2-2 last card as well, wasn't it?
It was, but at the same time, it's like, there's something special about this one.
Yeah, it's quite back and forth. Has Penguin brought to 1 heart? Axem immediately brought to 1 heart.
Axem has the competitive spirit of copying whatever the opponent does.
And Penguin navigating around this melee, moving out of the way just in time when he needs to. Oh, a moonwalk. Charged basic, walking backwards, catches Penguin for this card.
I couldn't even say really anything that round. That kind of just left me speechless. So for Penguin, just managed to get a hit off of Axem, putting it at 4-3. Penguin has managed to prevent Axem from doing their usual plan of going in and charging a melee, but I wonder how that's going to continue in the future.
It's interesting that this game has like been totally decided by close range so far.
Oh. Penguin is forced to dispel there, and when they get out, they get hit by the basic.
Still have a heart advantage though, 3-2.
Axem is very often just going right up in Penguin's face, although this time didn't need to, and just hit him with the basic.
And it's a basic in the face of Penguin. You know, he's in a bit of a corner here. AxemJinx will try and set up a checkmate, but Penguin expertly avoids it. Unfortunate, has to move against the basic, but the wide's there to catch. Oh, and I should mention from now on all the matches will be best of 5.
So far, Penguin is on a hard disadvantage, as this match is rather unpredictable because like you kind of never know who's going to be the one getting hit, as it's just really chaotic.
That's true.
What? At the very last moment, right before Penguin gets hit, Axem is the one who actually just takes the hit. Like the storm ball was right in front of their face.
No, Axem playing this long range, trying to get a checkmate set up. Has to burn flash there, as Penguin looks pretty comfortable. And the thing about Sun's melee is that Storm is so fast, especially when she presses wide. So if Storm like isn't caught in anything, you know, charging basic, then Sun's melee looks kind of pathetic. Like it has to be done like to counter the Storm. Closing. There are bullets all over the screen. Axem going for the melee. Just about punished. There was a tiny space in the corner he might have fit in. But not that.
Because of what Axem did, they were kind of forced out by the min walls, waffle train, sorry, pancake train, but yeah. So far nothing is happening yet, but hopefully it will soon.
It looks like Axem's going for a checkmate setup. Penguin avoids it, but is caught by wide. Maybe one of the most frustrating feelings when playing against Storm.
It went a little too fast.
Penguin's on 2 hearts here. If they lose this card and they go down 0-2, Do you think they might switch to their main and HUD?
Honestly, I'm not really sure because, like, against Storm Beast, it's questionable. I also just don't like Storm Beast in general.
Fair enough. Oh, did you see that? Axem just like covering the gap by moving into it.
I didn't expect them to hold it, but that was good.
Axem caught inside Pancake, having to use flash attack. And it's this counter pressure of Sun that isn't enough as Axem takes game 2. And Penguin decides to stick it out.
Interesting. Axem's aggression does seem to get them the first hit. So they do the first 2 hits. They're in a pretty comfortable position, being 2 games up and now 2 lives up as well on this card. So they're probably not sweating too much. But I'm not sure how Penguin's feeling at the moment. Although they do manage to get a hit.
Penguin just leaving it too late inside that charge base.
They're into the last heart. Rather dangerous position for Penguin, but they do get out. They get melee.
Yeah, Axem's having a lot of success with melee now.
Axem has been having a lot of success meleeing, like, in general this game, which, yeah. Is unfortunate. But
saw it last time as well, against Penguin specifically.
Currently, Penguin is again on the back foot, being 2-3 in Axem's favor. I'm not sure what kind of pressure you can even really apply on Storm Beast. I feel like most of it comes down to like whether they make a mistake or not, and if they don't, you're just kind of screwed.
Yeah, it's almost like ambience pressure, just like firing as much on the screen as possible.
I suppose, yeah. It just really feels like looking at this, the pressure is kind of not existing.
I guess with Storm Speed, if she can't find the way, then just like run right through the wides before they spawn.
Well, despite me saying there's no pressure, it appears that Penguin has found it and has brought the score to 1-1 and got the final hit. Down to the final card, potentially. This is not a checkmate. Wow. I thought that would be a checkmate. Yeah, both players trade hits, putting down a 3-3. Penguin probably trying to not get melee, but you never know with Storm. She can at any moment just suddenly run into melee, and okay, Penguin gets hit off the wall. They're trading hits so often.
Again, it's like game 1 where we're just deciding it all by close range.
Yeah.
Oh, a very nice pincer by Penguin. By Axem, sorry, putting Penguin in a bad spot.
Penguin does not show that. Really annoying placement of the clone by Axem. Making sure that the Penguin gets a better ride, and Axem gets. Every single hit that's been taken has been in like. Wow.
That's Penguin very narrowly taking the game and staying alive in the tournament.
It seems like whenever one hit is taken, 2 others will be.
Axem trying to set something up at long range, but awkwardly walks back into wide.
Penguin might be getting more comfortable with this matchup the more time passes, putting them in a hopefully, not hopefully, but a seemingly decent spot as
And
they
as
get
you
a
say
second
that,
half of
Penguin
that.
like perfectly counters the melee of Storm, which he's been
Right?
like
Like it
kind of
seems
struggling to do up until
like
now.
Penguin is getting a lot more comfortable the more time passes in this matchup. It's like you're learning in real time, which is pretty cool to see. Axem barely escapes the breakfast combos and stays alive.
Yeah, but on a pretty awkward spot. Does find safety to run to that.
What? The Penguin finds that 2 pixels safe space below the balls. Oh my god. Minimalls are up for, like, the hit is up for grabs for anybody, who knows honestly, but oh, it is actually fine. Back-to-back hits? Okay. Wow, Penguin is suddenly making a major comeback. Going from being, just for the first 2 games being completely an Axem saver, now they appear to be in Penguins. As, like, for the last 2 games, they've gotten the first card. And for all we know, they could be getting this card as well and putting the game to 2-2. And as currently the score is 2-4 and 2-3 in Penguin's favor.
So Axem starts to fight back there with the melee basic, and a second one immediately.
Wow, back-to-back hits again. I guess that's just a staple of this matchup. It's just everybody takes a hit.
And Axem at long range with nothing really on the screen here. Just going in for the melee. Nothing much is happening. And oh, nearly a checkmate for Axem, but Penguin's wide actually catches him.
Oh, but Axem was so close to being hit by any of the push up, but dodged all of them and then gets a counter hit off the Penguin.
Oh, got last heart. And it's
wow.
going to game 5. It was also game 5 last time I went at. See if Penguin can keep up the momentum, or if Axem can find his way back in it. This was a pretty close last card.
Although at the same time, it is rather difficult to find the morale to get back after, having somebody do a comeback on you. But maybe.
We're playing like a little deviant, running in and outside of each other's melee range.
This time it seems like Penguin is the one aggressing, what? Like earlier, Axem who was the one aggressing, but no, this time Penguin is the one who just runs in and gets 2 hits off of Axem. Wow.
Yeah, that's Penguin punishing the melee there. Nice adaptation we've seen through this act.
Axem having to run all the way around the map, trying to not get pancaked, while also definitely trying to avoid the, all of the waffles. But does not manage to do it, and is now on 1 life. Well, Penguin is still on all 4, just kind of cruising through and gets the final hit on Axem. Wow.
Yeah, it's a pretty dangerous face-off Penguin on Axem's second to last heart, like underneath the clone, but it didn't end up mattering.
Axem is kind of forced to stay back. Never mind, he isn't, and he gets a hit off Penguin. Like, whenever I think that Axem is forced to stay back, Axem just suddenly runs in from nowhere.
Yeah, as soon as he finds the rift. They slip past the waffle, he's in.
Okay. Axem does not try to pursue the checkmate, and instead just shoots from afar with the normal basics.
And again, Axem's melee is punished, tossing the flash attack.
Axem tries to go in and just not get a hit off, but does put the Penguin in a dangerous position. The Penguin does get out. Once again, Axem has the flash step, and the Penguin has a dispel. Oh god, okay. Chaos happened, but in the end, Penguin ended up getting hit off Axem. 2 hits off Axem, actually.
This almost could be a checkmate here, but Axem just grades too much inside the pancake as he's charging basic, and that's the match for Penguin.
Insane comeback.
Yeah, he was down 2-0. Ended up winning anyway.
I'm impressed, honestly. Damn.
Yeah, and also, like, it was last hard. Like, when he was 2 games down for the first time, and he got his first win, it was last hard, last card. Very easily could have been a 3-0. Like, we were 1 second away from a 3-0, but no. Penguin wins.
Impressive.
So we'll be moving on to winners finals next, with our top seed Substantial 4D versus our second seed Fally.
Well, I did semi-finals now rather than finals.
Challenge is stupid. It uses its own language that no one else ever uses. It's not semi-finals, it's winners finals. Sorry.
I see.
I don't get why Challenge does it, because no one ever calls it that. I'm not sure I've ever come across it, except on Challenge. But it is confusing though. Oh wait, that is spell chat. Whoops, wrong chat. Who cares? So it could be any number of matchups here. Maybe Arc Mirror.
It's very likely Arc Mirror, but also seeing how Fally might have gone for something else this journey. Like maybe they picked random. Oh, Fally did not pick random.
Wait, what was Fally picking?
I don't know.
Wait, Substantial is choosing? Does Fally think this is Super Spell Sundays? This is reverse character select? Oh no,
I'm not
someone tell him it's Squiggle Boy. No, okay, it's double arc. Wait, so Substantial said go fast and Fally just didn't listen. Okay.
I'm just kind of confused about what was going on there. Oh,
yeah. So I think Sub is the red arc, and Fally is the black arc.
Yeah. This is going to be very confusing to communicate. Let me commentate.
Mini Wide looks so sad. A Mini Moon looks even sadder.
Mini Moon is just like, I don't know, it's just like a basic board.
Yeah. Is it? Like, compared to like the size of a Storm fully charged basic, or like Depth Bubble.
Weird enough, it does seem like Sub 4D is kind of having the edge in this matchup.
Yeah.
Getting 2 hits already off Fally.
It's still quite early though.
True, but like, see if this, like, if this is an indication of like, you know, if looking at what happened last time is an indication of what's going to happen this time, then Fally might just lose.
Very true. Fally loses.
As they already down, huh? Who knows, maybe we're also going to see Hood.
Maybe.
So far, nobody has quite gotten any hits in this matchup, although Fally has gotten a couple of debuffs off of Sub 4D, which lets Fally get the first hit off.
Oh, Sub in an awful spot there in between the Moon and Basic. It does get hit. It's a clock trade, but Fally comes out on top. And there's a Moon.
Okay. Jesus. Okay, Fally clearly does not like the fact that they lost the card, so they immediately decide to take it for themselves. And both players are spamming they're holding down.
It's a clock trade.
Both players appear to be on the same wavelength as they're holding down their uh, they're holding down their secondaries and just hoping that they hit.
They're just dancing with each other now.
I feel like this is less of a battle and more of just like a fun exercise for them.
Some illegal dodging from sub there.
Fally does take the first hit.
In between the moon and Y.
Sub 40 is paralyzed, but I'm not sure if that's going to lead to a hit for Fally. Probably not.
There is some space behind this moon. Well, probably kind of patient with his moon here. And it leads into a clock.
Which does lead to a hit because Sub 40 was too late and not spinning their clock.
And another hit off the basis of the clock.
That does often happen, yeah. Like if you're fighting against an arc and you get clocked, that's often going to lead to like at least 2 hits on you.
Yeah. It was interesting how Fally delayed his moon so much. I don't really see the arcs do that.
The clocker gets clocked, and alright, so that leaves Sub 40 down to 1 health now, and does get mooned, meaning Fally wins the first round. What? Is it my birthday, says Sub 40?
Does he not know?
Is it?
I don't know. Okay, it's rhetorical. Something I don't know.
Yeah, I think they're just playing with each other. It's like, you know, two cats playfully fighting.
Yeah, unoccurrence in the mirrors. Sometimes run deep.
Fally does get first hit off of Sub 40. Both players appear to be attempting to debuff the other player as much as possible. And Fally takes 2 hits in that short exchange.
Yeah, sometimes you just hold them wide while the moon comes down and Fally gets hit.
No moons have quite come out from either player, but who knows, maybe that's going to change, although it might not even need to because Sub 40 has Fally down to 1 health.
Yeah, that's only a small lead with 2 hearts himself. Oh, and some very nice dodging by those 2 basics from sub.
But does get hit by the bites. Both players are on 1 point. The last hit has got a Fally down. I feel like, was it just me or did they do the exact same actions there?
Maybe?
Like, it looked like they did the exact same movements and like actions for the first few seconds.
Yeah, they do like that weird dance, I think.
Well, Fally gets the clock off, which means that they're going to get at least 1 hit off of Sub 40. Gets the second one though.
Yeah, that death toll would providing a massive assist.
But Sub 40 does counter Fally by bonking him. Best way to describe it.
I mean, that's how you win M&S, isn't it? Just have your opponent bonk 8 times.
Sub 40 is down on 1 life and has to somehow get that down Fally's 3, but it's good. Fally is not. Okay, I was about to say Fally is not used Moon in a while, but now Fally has. Okay, Fally gets the final hit off. Can't fight again. The score is 2-0.
Okay,
Sub 40 is.
Maybe considering a switch.
Maybe a HUD.
Maybe Sun. considering that's what they were playing earlier. Wait, if Fally said that, it must be true, surely. Frost is OP.
Damn. Oh, yeah, okay, sun. No, not hood.
Okay, Fally back on his home colour of red off.
The sub appears to immediately have gotten hit by a bunch of debuffs, but
And Fally's
now
so
the-
aggressive with these debuffs around start. Now Sub just in a corner trying to stay alive against this white. Fearing the basic.
I mean, to be fair, you can, if you're standing still, you can't hit it by white. That's what Worm said.
Sorry?
If you're standing still, you can't get hit by white. That's what Worm said.
Yeah, that's true. But he was like very slightly jittering, which made me scared for him.
You see, vibrating is also a good strategy.
Because what, arc wide too? Like the second round of arc wide? It's like so direct. Like hits right by you.
Well, either way, it appears itself for these kind of switching to the sun has worked. His family is getting demolished.
Yeah, one card.
Family is getting obliterated. Ignore that pet. Oh. A poison actually getting the hit there. Wow. That's like the first time I've seen poison do anything.
It is a real threat sometimes.
Sometimes. Like twice ever.
Yeah, twice.
Well, anyways, it's like yourself for these going to does not pop their dispel before they die.
Fally is the only one dancing now. Make of that what you will.
Somebody is locked in, no longer dancing. Sub 40 is again in a corner, dispels and just gets out of the corner, I guess.
It was pretty nice play by Sub to avoid the clock and then go back to safety under the moon. Look at that death toll. It's a perfectly placed death toll.
Fally has perfect control over the debuff. Fally is the collector of stars.
Like if it went for that death toll, I imagine Sub wouldn't have got hit. Because
Well,
there just
yeah,
would have
but
been so much space in the bottom to move through.
Yeah, but it's like, you know, corner, so like moon and, you know, big moon. I'm making a lot of sense.
Moon.
Well, sub 40 is down to 1 health. If they lose here, I think that's it, right?
Yep.
And it is in fact it, wow. Fally takes it 3-0. So this leads us into losers round 2, correct?
Yes. Whereas people call it losers finals. So will be a rematch of Substantial vs Penguin, which we previously saw with Sub getting the 2-0. So last time we saw the sun from sub. So I'll probably see that again, considering I was so successful.
Well, Sub did just say that if they meet again, Sub is running the arc mirror.
Yeah, this is a different
That's
matchup,
just
so
valid, though.
maybe.
Yeah. Well, we're not. Who knows what they're gonna run against Penguin? Probably something. They're probably going to run a character.
It's true.
What if Target Bounce was inside of maintenance?
That's the one I was thinking of. It would be really OP, like when your opponent's by a wall, right?
Yeah. Players left.
Wait, was that HUD?
That was HUD.
What is your influence?
Color.
Oh no, it's Penguin, of course it's HUD. What am I saying?
Yeah.
Why wouldn't it be HUD?
Because it would be Storm Beast.
Shut up. If you weren't here, Penguin would be playing Storm Beast.
Yeah, it's sort of them. Well, Penguin is now going to lose due to picking the inferior color.
Let's reset the score.
Penguin gets the first hit off of sub 4D with the P9 and gets counter hit. I'll leave him discard a faker right now.
It's strange that Sub decided to switch.
Both players appear to be fighting a little bit of a longer range, except don't when I say that Penguin is going in and gets hit.
Substantial is a really big fan of Focus Basic, I've noticed.
That does seem to be the case, yeah.
I see sometimes you get some like very funny angles of it.
Ooh, nice Gunnar.
Yeah, seems like Sub wanted to get the clock out but didn't have enough time. Now Penguin up against the wall, but it doesn't matter, as his pressure is enough to get a hit and the card.
So far, nobody quite has gotten.
So far, one person has gotten hit.
So far, one person has gotten hit twice.
One person
Not
has
twice.
gotten hit, never.
They will never get hit in their life.
Maybe not. That's Penguin's boss to use Dispel.
Dispel.
HUD's version of Dispel, Vanish.
Vanish. Well, Penguin has gotten hit once now, so they have not gotten hit never.
Oh, never mind.
I'm very good at this commentating thing. Well, despite how good the card started, Penguin is now on the back foot trying to get some hits, which I do manage to succeed. Wow.
Yeah, Penguin was under a lot of threat there under that moon, but put up a fight of his own and won the game.
Sub switching to Sun.
It was successful for him last time, so maybe it will be again.
Well, here we see that Penguin has decided to switch back to Red Hood.
So we can root for him again.
Exactly.
Oh, nice dodge by Sub against his kunai.
Just completely goes out of the way.
Penguin putting up good pressure, but Sub patiently dodging most of it.
Both players are once again just taking hit after hit after hit.
You know, you
Despite all
can't
the
commit to long sentences in commentary, it just doesn't work.
I know it doesn't. But like, I want to.
Yeah, I just
Like,
expect that, you know, let's keep trying it.
but like, what am I supposed to say? Me cherry, me
Hood.
head.
Basic.
Why?
Because by the time
Why?
you get your photos, it's outdated half the time. I mean, just generally for everyone, it's very frustrating.
Maybe you need to speak like Eminem. Like you need to say the rap god speed. Speak so fast nobody can understand you.
I don't want to try. I don't want to embarrass myself more than I have with that game we played earlier.
I don't either. Oh, while we were talking about question mark, Penguin is on 1 health.
Whoa,
And
there's a game.
Maiden's Phone is a game.
Penguin trying to play in the dead zone, just gets caught.
Sub for the swap in Piston has been proving itself to be very effective.
What does A mean?
It obviously means to A.
I thought this was... I didn't realize it was a typo, because I know it says S for stay. I thought A might have been, I don't know, like some other code.
Maybe A means R.
Ah.
Oh wow.
Avoiding the
Penguin
breakfast with
managed
his
to
high
dodge
speed.
breakfast, but does not manage to dodge a diamond. Despite all the aggro Penguin was getting this round, they do appear to have gotten rather hit by Sub 40.
Some pick is proving very good for Sub. Unsubstantial caught holding diamonds against basic, but gets a hit with his own basic in return, and then gets hit by basic in return to the return. Now Penguin vanishes in, looks for some pressure at close range, but gets caught, giving game 3 to Sub.
I do unfortunately have to say that I will be heading to go now because it's getting late. But yeah.
Okay.
Hope the Misfits Journey goes well.
Alright, thanks.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, it's just me. Right, so Penguin brought on 1 heart against Sub's 4. So I'm continuing to be proven a good counter pick here. And it's a double hit, but Sub with the half advantage takes the card fairly. Bit of chaos there. Quite a mark on the card. Now Sub goes in, pressing wide, but there's no real pressure, just to press him wide, so Penguin decided just to stay still in the end. Of course, M&S is a game of expectations. If your opponent is expecting the basic, you press the wide, they might run astray. As substantial caught on the approach by Penguin's tap basic. Okay, and Penguin working his way back from his deficit, but can't quite manage as Substantial does win 3-1. Maybe Sub proving there that his son is more than just a simple secondary. Oh, not sure if anyone saw that mistake. Okay, and we will be moving on now to Grand Finals. Fally on winner side versus Substantial 4D on losers. And so Substantial did promise the Arc Mirror. Fally has taken Sub's hand and spat in it, refusing the handshake. Does not want the Arc Mirror. I mean, you can't fault Substantial for breaking the promise. And there is the third time in history Toxic Bubble has been helpful. Substantial continues his early lead for Hearts to 2. Fally up against this wall. The shotgun nearly punished by basic, but not quite. Now Fally has to navigate the pressure of Moon against the wall. Manages to escape. Now as the walls close in, Fally is there with the checkmate. The shotgun to finish it. Fally patient to use his Jellycat when he needs it most. And again, Fally trying for a burst of sudden aggression but gets caught, and an awful shotgun catches him under the moon. So it's like card 1 going to Sub. And it's a clock against Fally. This could be pretty disastrous. The moon will just barely hit. Now Fally with 6 debuffs, gets caught by shotgun. Now it's 4 hearts to 1, massive lead to start for Sub. He's already up a card in this first game. But Fally is working his way back. Sub now brought to 2 hearts. Uses clock, maybe trying to get some debuff pressure off, but can't. And looks like Sub tried to punish the shotgun with basic, but is caught by the shotgun. So can't quite. As Fally up against this wall, looks pretty dangerous, but uses the Jellycat to reach safety. And it's a shotgun punish to bring in Substantial the first game. Oh, hi Shishi. Tony's gone pretty good. We're on Grand Finals. Fally has Sub. You know, I've always been a big believer in Sub. Like, when I see him in time, I'm kind of happy. I'm not sure people realise how good Sub is. I love the YouTube videos as well. Anyway. Oh, nearly Sub hitting the clock. Shotgun, the mini shotgun coming out. It's kind of a fun fact that mini shotgun is micro-robot. And Fally continuing with the shotguns, gets a hit. Brings us 3 hearts apiece, but Fally in a lot of danger. But Sub doesn't extend the clock enough. Still so many debuffs in the revenge. And after all of that, we're 2 hearts apiece with all the debuffs cleansed. Oh, And Sub playing so riskily around that shotgun, but gets a hit to punish it. Not that one though, 1 heart apiece. No, I did not play it. It's kind of hard to play in this format, because if I did play, I'd have to stream all the matches, which is a bad idea. Anyway, Fally takes card 1, very closely though. Fally just trying to survive with these debuffs, but gets clocked. That'll be a bunch more debuffs, and a moon, and a shotgun that doesn't quite connect. I mean, I did play like 2 games versus Cherry. I was playing on keyboard and I got destroyed. So it's actually a pretty good lead for hearts to 1. Okay, 3 hearts to 1, never mind. So just, I mean, Fally's barely not in time to reach the clock. It's clocked. Fally following his bubble, trying to get some checkmates out, but is caught. Not substantial, holding wide in his clock, but in the aftermath he's in a very dangerous spot. Seemingly manages to escape into safety. But not safety for long, however, as Fally's there with the shotgun. And Fally dodges the clock, but takes 6 debuffs. Almost might as well have been clocked. But nearly he survived the 6 debuffs without getting hit, but not quite. And now it's another hit as well. Oh, just frames away from it, the hit swinging Sub's way there. No, Bob was not here. Now Fally on 1 heart with 6 debuffs. And does get caught, bringing the second game to Sub. He was looking the favourite to win this set and get the bracket reset. I mean, maybe I'm speaking a bit too quickly here, but if Sub does go on to win this, he will be only the 3rd person to win one of these tournaments. After Fally winning 12 of them and Axem winning 1. Let's see if Fally has something in store yet. As he takes the early lead, 2 hearts. Just 1 heart lead now, 3-2. No, Bob didn't play. Why do you type like that? What happened to your name as well? Anyway, that's Fally getting a card. Putting himself back into the game, doing a little dance. It is funny, like at the start of the set, they were both dancing together, but now Sub's decided against it. But Fally is continuing. Just dancing alone with Sub, standing stoic. A very dangerous setup for Sub there, but it doesn't matter as Fally gets hit. You know, hits in this game can happen very slowly, or they can happen very suddenly. And as a sudden hit, that saved Sub. Just like with the wides at the edge of clock, Fally threatening shotgun at this range, but messes his movement a little bit. Caught by Moon, but gets a shotgun in the revenge. It's now 1 heart apiece. Narrow dodge a basic by Sub, who is just about checkmated. Tries to make the gap very bravely, but can't quite in the end. Sorry. do not know how to use a microphone. A bit of a chaos there as Fally comes out on top. 2 hearts apiece now. Thank you, Shoshi. And the gap just closes in time for Substantial to take the path. So with the grass up, but Fally with the shotgun. Oh, kinda used to it. It's a basic to punish the shotgun. And Fally taking game 4 to bring this to game 5. Looks like maybe Sub is considering swapping. Wait, what? Oh, that is Sub, that is not, what am I saying? Whoops. Okay, maybe solo commentary is hard after all. That is Sub going up 3-1. Somehow I got mixed up who was who. Okay, so that's Sub winning a second straight set against Fally. And securing the bracket reset. Usually Fally's the red arc. Okay, now we will be seeing the arc mirror. I think we saw like 1 or 2 games of this in winners finals, which Fally won, which prompted the switch from Sub to Sun. Pressing wide at mid-range. Balls comes in with Fally up 4-3, and Sub has an awful moon above his head, has to use time stop but is caught by clock anyway. Takes 6 debuffs and a hit. Now just playing at this range, trying to survive, and his debuffs are cleansed, and he does find the gap between the moon and wall. Gets a hit in return. So we're back to a neutral place, but with Fally up 3-2. I don't know why you can't see the game, it should be there. Fally up 2-1. It's a good dodge by sub onto that moon, leaving it as late as possible. It's 1 heart apiece. Some tension as the walls close in. Sub barely staying alive once more under the moon. Now getting to moon walls here, where the moon takes up all of the screen more or less. And it's a clock, but a clock substantial kind of needed to stay alive, but doesn't stay alive for long. As their Fally takes the card. So clock, 6 debuffs against sub. He's done a good job staying alive so far, but has to bend clock on his own, and in a bad position is hit eventually. This brings us even at 3 hearts, but not for long. Some hits are long, some hits are instant, as it's 3-2 in Fally's favour, 3-1 after substantial core retreating into the moon. There's quite a lot of frost hoods before. Now we had like Tonnar dummy. There's a frost hood. I think we had another Tonnar close match as well. Finally that's the cards get anything out. There's a Tonnar penguin. Okay, Fally brought to 1 heart, so favourite to win this game. And he does. Maybe there's probably some like win streak at stake here for Fally with the tournaments. Like it got so big, I think. I imagine everyone lost count there. I think the last time he lost was maybe Swiggly 5. Let me check. No, Axem did not win Way 5. Maybe Way 6. Yeah, Fally lost the tourney in Swiggle Way 6. As Substantial takes another card. Yeah, it's been fun to see the Tonnar for a start. As a Substantial caught by clock on an approach, 6 debuffs but staying alive so far. And uses Moon in the end, but does manage to stay alive. But as soon as the debuffs are gone, he is hit by Wild. Kinda ironic. It's another clock against sub. The 4th time in history Toxic Bubble has ever been useful. Toxic. Reducing the approach options of Substantial doesn't seem to matter though as he gets a hit. dodge. I don't know how Sub stayed alive through that. I did not see a gap. Was he saved by Clock just before the moon came down? I think that was it. It's a double Clock again. Debuff's coming out, Fally with the base hit. It's substantial, can't quite manage to dodge, still with one heart left. Fally onto that squarish walls. Sub doesn't call for the clock, tries to clock Fally himself, maybe to relieve the pressure as well, but it's another crucial death toll which sets up a checkmate. Fally's getting pretty good death tolls this match. And Sub caught by Moon means Fally is off to a fairly massive lead, and in fact it's a flawless card, which puts Fally up 2-1. Like after this match. I don't know, I kind of like the arc. It's not a match I like seeing really at expert level, because usually there's only been like one expert arc around, or at least in Tonnies. It's like expert level arc is very rarely played. I think there's Nyx, there's Mega Blues arguably, and a Fally Sub, and who else is there? Yeah, this is the last match. Was Sanya? No, not Sanya. Maybe Horror Ice Arc. Oh, maybe that wasn't quite developed. Or Max's Arc. As Sub is caught by Clock. Now down 1 heart with 60 debuffs. There's not much further down you can be here. Sub. And almost clocked again. It seems like Fally's having a lot more success than Sub with the clocks and the debuffs. As Fally takes the first cards and threatens to win the tournament right now. I don't know what. So getting clocked, overtaking the moon hit. Now on 2 hearts. And just pressing wide at mid-range, Fally comes out on top. Also, could be on the last heart of the tournament here. Trading debuffs. Shushigari, never know what you're saying. still hanging on to his last heart. That is the tournament for Fally. Preserving the win streak in the end despite the bracket reset. It's however many straight for Fally now, too much to count. But a really good performance by Sub. That is it. What? Apparently I can't count, it's too high. Okay, we've got another game. Sorry for the anticlimax. Or maybe even 3 more games. No, I'll miss 2. Okay, Fally early on, a lot of debuffs against them. Not quite a double clock, substantial comes on top. Those 6 debuffs and a hit against Fally. So Fally with a clock in return. And it's a Paratic, which costs Sub the target. Who is he? He's the Arcanist on the screen. He started like, was it beginning of 2025? Or beginning of 2024? I'm losing track of the years. Yeah, beginning of 2024 he started. Qualified for Minwalls that year. And is now maybe one of the stronger experts. I mean, the recent evidence suggests he is probably like one of the best, considering he got second last tourney and at least second this tourney. And oh, Substantial barely staying alive there, but eats a lot of debuffs. No, it's 2 hearts apiece. Sub going for the clock. Can he get some debuffs off? No, doesn't even try for it. It's a long range clock. Sub on just 1 heart, could be their last. Again, it's a clock. What a mini clock will at the end? No, Sub has time to clock himself. Now 1 heart apiece. The Sub with all these debuffs. Fally will be sealing it, definitely this time. Okay, that'll be the end of the tourney. Hope everyone watching enjoyed. I'm not sure exactly when I'll be back, either in 1 week or 2 weeks. I need to ask some people first. So I hope to see you then, or in lobby in the meantime. There's some good matches today, I thought, as I usually do think, to be fair, but yeah, it's a good time. So thanks everyone for coming. Goodbye.